Hi Blue Group, this is a book that we've already read, so I'm going to do this one a little differently. Instead of breaking down the book into multiple days, I'm going to go over and just a couple of vocabulary words like I normally do. Then I'm going to do the whole book. Again, pause it if you are struggling with words or if you need it to slow down, pause the book as you want. If you want to take this book over a couple of days, by all means do that. But again, we've already read this book. This book is called Mama Zooms. It is a great fiction story. I want you to determine whether it's realistic fiction or fantasy. If you know the differences between the characteristics of a realistic fiction and fantasy, it is also a great story about how a little boy uses his imagination with his mom. Before I read the book, before you read the book, I'm going to go over a couple of things with you. One of the vocabulary words that you're going to see in the very beginning of the book is machine. It's a difficult word to sound out. It doesn't really follow any of our rules, so that is just machine. And then we went over this when the first time we read this book. We talked about a buckboard wagon, which is something you guys have never seen before. So I printed off a picture again for you guys to see what that looks like. Usually drawn by horses in a long time ago. This book also has a lot of compound words. Compound words are two words put together to make one word. They seem a little overwhelming when you see them because they're long, but the way to handle these compound words when you see them is to just break them up, find a part in those words that you already know. So here are those compound words that you're going to see in the story. Take a minute and see if you can figure out what these words are. Remember, try to look for chunks, parts in it that you know. And I'll go down the words. I'll go down and teach you the words. This one is race course, boardwalk, sidewalk, spaceship, airplane, and bedtime. All right, let's get into reading the book. The book again is called Mama Zooms. We've done this one. Sorry guys, trying to turn the page. Mama Zooms. So how does the little boy use his imagination to pretend when he's with his mom on her zooming machine? So I asked you to think about what was the genre of this book. Is it realistic fiction or fantasy? Which one was your favorite way that he imagined his mom? He had quite the imagination. The one that I liked the most was when he was on the boardwalk. I'm trying to find it. This one. Because here, he really looks like he's ready to go surfing. So I thought that was my favorite one. Which one was your favorite one? All right, so remember, go back and reread this a few times and build up your fluency.